chirping, and then big opportunity for Wyatt Stone to show where he's at. H gets us started. Let's play pickleball.
Wyatt Stone sent it, and I will say it does hurt my heart a little bit to be the second best stone traveling the circuit.
I'm sorry, you are.
That's where we're at. It's okay.
Yep. I'm trying to hold that Fleming position. Oh dear. That's just a complete shankopotamus right there.
The man with possibly the best footwork on tour just doesn't take an extra step for some reason.
Second serve. And Brandon stares at he's got the new Pro 4 Yola there, so.
0-1-2.
Okay. So what is French? We know we use the word funky.
Well, he's funky and he's consistent. Not a lot of people have both. So he makes a lot of balls and he has some unique offensive weapons. And I would say that he lacks a bit in raw power, but you know, he makes up with that in deception.
This is unreal. Off the tapes here, Colin Johns just somewhere had a little twitch in his side, and he's not even involved in this. Hand speed for days from the youngster.
Yeah, 4 days.
3-0-2.
Very entertaining with French speeding it up and getting it thrown back at them. Let's see if they can get on the board here. Wow, great read from Fed.
Second serve.
Yeah, I talked about that footwork. I was pretty good on that one.
That was just beautiful. He's another one like Ben that just doesn't ever look like he's in a hurry and yet gets everywhere. Brandon called it out, and both of the opponents said, no, that's good. And French gave him the shoulder shrug. So this is going to be as hard a ball when your call gets overturned here.
Yeah, you need a penalty.
So as I was saying, Fed and H, 23-3, 2 titles together. They won the finals, so that is no joke.
Nice forehand slapper from Brandon French. He heard me say something about raw power. He didn't like that.
No, he did not. That's a nice read from French. So use their power if you don't have as much.
That's right, and he loads up well on both sides. So he kind of you know, uses his brain, decides where most likely that attack is going to go, and he gets extra ready. Makes you look bad occasionally when you do that.
It's made me look bad multiple times. As a frequent practice partner, as the Dallas crew gets better and better, I'm moving down the list, and I accept what the world is like. Boy, great drop, Wyatt.
Nasty two-handed roll from Wyatt Stone.
2-3-2.
And we are tied at 3. And the one thing French will do for this team, get them in. So they're going to have a lot of chances at the kitchen. Man, that's unlucky because Wyatt and Brandon are throwing BBs at their feet with their thirds here.
3-3-1. Point.
Wyatt was there, but Brandon, sometimes his anticipation is so good he ran into a problem.
Yeah, your partner is young. French, know he's going to be there. And you talked about French getting his team forward from the back of the court to the kitchen. And I actually think his counterparts, that's one of the best parts of Staksrud and Patriquin's game, is getting forward to the line.
Yeah, so what else is, I mean, 23-3 in men's doubles is ridiculous.
Oh, it really is. And it's the consistency. I think that Staksrud and Patriquin do such a great job of getting in, like I said, and consistent aggressive dinking as well. And combinations like that don't catch the net, as you know, they can find offense from both sides, right side and Staksrud on the left. So, and Staksrud, he's really always had the consistency.
Yes.
It's the offense that has stepped up, and it's vice versa for Patriquin, who has always had the offense, and now the consistency has stepped up.
Lob volley from French goes deep. Missed a couple lobs yesterday as well on the short hop. So they were those. So he's got all the tricks, just needs to make them. Yeah, that was a great first shot from Wyatt, and then it's got to let it go.
Yeah, let it go or have that paddle in a better position to reload for the second ball. Awkward swing.
Second serve.
Too much pop from Patriquin.
Because Brandon was in trouble.
Yes.
6-3-2.
I mean, stares at the paddle after that. He's 0 for 4 on center here this week with the lobs, and they haven't been particularly close.
I agree with you, but I sure have seen him make a lot in previous matches. So I have a feeling he just might not stop.
Point.
Fade away from your feet through the middle?
Yeah, when you're straddling the sideline. Throw it in there.
Let's add that to it.
Throw it in there.
Yeah, that's a tough place to win, as Fed's just waiting for it. So it was tight. To be special. They're in every city now too, Adam. It's so exciting. I love the Sparkies. These are not the Sparkies here, but all of the age groups are coming. Fed will stay in that for an hour. And are you supposed to storm the Bastille on an ATP defense?
Attacks the ATP defense didn't work in his favor. I have seen it done successfully a time or two, but the odds are not in your favor. Yeah, I mean, if I dressed myself properly in the morning when I was 18, it was a good day. And these guys are out here competing against the best in the world in a professional sport.
Game point. So what has changed here? This was very even, Adam.
I think it's been a dip in level from French and Stone. Some of their offense and hands exchanges were working early on, and that has evaporated. I don't think there's been a lot different, really, for Staksrud and Patriquin.
3-10-2.
And that's just beautiful from Fed. Placement over power plus deception equals clean winner.
Yeah, silky smooth from Federico Staksrud. I mean, just his swing path. I mean, there's no hitches. There's none of this. It's just, lovely.
Second serve. Game point. 10-3-2. 1 game to 10.
And that will do it. So tight early, and then just too much, as you mentioned, consistency on here. And here's some bonus coverage over from Grandstand, and we're tied at 4. Pablo Tellez and Dylan Frazier, who have not had the results they want against an OG team from Wichita, and Pat Smith and Jocelyn de Villiers. So we'll see how that goes.
Great whippy angle from Hayden Patriquin.
0-0-1.
Oh, the groan. Because Fed knew he was going to get tagged after it went off the tape. Oh, rock you like a hurricane. Teen on teen crime right there. That was nice from H.
One 0-2. Side up.
And then same guy misses by 2 feet wide?
0-1-1.
Maybe more. Oh, Wyatt tried to get him back, and the hands were good.
Wow, Wyatt, that was very nice, Wyatt Stone. And it just came right back to an awkward position for Brandon French.
That is not going to stay in.
Side up.
Yeah, there's that good put away power from Federico Staksrud.
1-0-1.
Seems to be building throughout his career.
So we'll keep you posted on Grandstand there, as Pat and Jay would love a breakthrough win.
Yeah.
Point. That's all. Second serve. 1-0-2. Point.
Man. Yeah, their level has got to get back to the beginning of game number 1, or this isn't going to last a lot
2-0-2.
longer. Cannot feed the machine. And that lob is a beauty. Oh, and he goes with the dropper. H is there in an hour early. And then misses the roll. And French is like, see, I hit 20% of my lobs.
0-2-1.
Oh, it was perfect, though, right in the corner.
Point.
Yeah, good eye from Wyatt Stone. Not easy to do when you're coming in hot,
1-2-1.
because he was charging forward.
Brandon was close to a technical warning there, and then told himself he hit a nice shot.
1-2-2.
Pulled it back.
Yes,
nice,
he did.
Nice work.
Side up.
No communication from a couple of fellows that play a lot together. Not just
2-1-1.
in tournaments, but practice in Texas. I mean, he even shoots that paddle out to the ball on these
Right.
counters,
Right.
Adam. My
Yeah.
goodness, H.
3-1-1.
Tomahawk season on the counter, and it was all like chest and shoulder height there. Adam, that was crazy. And then just the read again, and he just steals all your lunch money as he runs by. I mean, look at this guy.
4-1-2.
He's going now. Wow. Oh, dear.
Big hop.
Boy, got off the ground.
Big miss hit, too. Yeah, and I want to go back. I know it was the previous point, but you talked about the read. There's a lot to read there, too. We'll get a look at this miss hit first, but it's the drop of Patriquin, and it's the tendencies of Wyatt Stone to push that ball up the line in that position. So Staksrud is processing a lot to make that earning.
And that just makes it look easy. Now a couple misses from H.
2-4-1. Second serve.
Perfect spot there from Fed.
Yeah, and a little alley too from Fed. Yeah, I mean, he knows everyone is capable here on the PPA tour, so you can't be flat for a second, or you're going to get taken advantage of.
No, and Anna Bright and Rachel talked about we need to have better starts, and did they ever? Pickle's a pretty good way to walk something off, but much better start for them, and that is silky smooth from Brandon French. My goodness.
And very confident. Missed a similar shot moments ago, goes right back to it and hits it perfectly.
You're a lawyer, you got to believe.
Point.
Bad luck off the tape there for the other Stone involved in this event.
5-2-2.
Right, nice up the line there from Wyatt Stone, and in the heart of that point, French said, "I go," and I disagree.
Oh no, he should not be. He should not be going, and Wyatt didn't listen. And great reset. And great leave there.
Yeah, that was nice. Like you said, French with the soft hands. And Wyatt was bailing as Patriquin was hitting that. That's a nice anticipation from him.
And
fudged it.
He got to the correct consonant. Man, he almost needs a technical warning for the combination of the 2 times he saved it.
Side out.
And then he says a nice shot on that.
5-3-1. Second serve.
Man, H flying in there.
5-3-2.
That's sneaky. Simple take back for Wyatt Stone, and goes all the way across Staksrud's body to the left hip.
I mean, you just see things you don't get. Full swing reset cut.
Yeah, that's right. And then the back foot speed up from the midcourt. I love calling Brandon French matches. That one didn't work out for him, but it's fun.
I know it's new for most. It's not new for me. Fed'll stay here until the sun sets if Wyatt just keeps putting it there. And then just curls it so beautifully for the ATP.
Grind you into oblivion and then get an opportunity like that, or make a better decision than you in that particular pattern. That's what Federico Staksrud does. H is, he's definitely had some mixed results on coming in hot. It's a great thing that he does, but it hasn't been perfectly clean in this particular match. Wyatt keeps hitting very good shots and it not work out for him. They just keep coming back. That offense was great from multiple positions for Wyatt Stone.
Great deep return. So they got to go here. Doubled up in game 2, drop game 1.
3-6-1.
And Brandon will let you know if he doesn't love what you did. He thinks Wyatt messed up there, just for the record.
I think he should have been a little tighter to the line to take advantage of a pretty good shot from Wyatt Stone.
He expected it to go straight ahead. That's the thing, when you nearly 1,500 amateurs playing here too as well. I mean, that's no joke. Great facility. Timeout call. Let's see if Brandon and Wyatt can push back here. Good first volley there. It's a good start. 4:44 here, Mountain Time.
That's my shot early of 2025. First volleys.
Yes, I like that. Last year was the year of the lob, but we're crowning it right now. Wow, Fed. Come on, the floor is lava, and Fed gets the final blow. What a rally, fellas.
What do you gotta do around here, Dave?
Let's just watch this and enjoy. That's fantastic.
It's every time.
And then Fed, the most consistent guy in the court, throws a third about 3 squares up in the net. And Wyatt takes a big swing at a ball that's going to hit the video board.
Yeah. He held that out, Brandon French.
Oh, yes. He'll hold it if you don't let it go. That's another way he communicates. Oh, man, Wyatt just hit 2 winners and we're still going. And then tries to poke it through the middle. I mean, it's frustrating.
Oh, of course it is. I mean, Wyatt Stone on those first couple balls, it's been fantastic. And I think that frustration has happened during the point.
Yeah.
In the third and the fourth one, he's like, first 2 didn't work. I hit them well. I'll just go for more. And that is not what you can do against a top team. Play within yourself.
That lob is in there again. 3 in a row for French. And the crowd is loving the volume and the 11 syllables on a 1-syllable word right there.
Yeah, you gotta love some Frenchie.
Oh my, okay, okay. He's got more witnesses coming to the stand here. Let's go.
3-7-1. Point.
And he can get on the heater and all that funky stuff starts going in and it can be trouble.
4-7-1.
Oh my, full sprint Ernie tattoo.
From below the net. That was fantastic from Wyatt Stone. Very similar to the walk-off of Annalie Waters in a previous match. Ernie's below the net tape and successful. That's not something that I can do.
No, and me as well. I mean, let's see that again. I mean, H cannot believe that he gets hit with this. I mean, there was nothing he could do.
Paddle nowhere to be found for Hayden Patriquin.
No. That's good stuff. So, all right, we asked them, do you have the ability to raise your level? And they most certainly have. And this is the French experience. I think they might have challenged his footwork there.
Well, and I know the landing was clean. I didn't have a great look at the takeoff.
Lawyer French just pointed out the takeoff that was a foot behind the line. So, guys, we might want to bring this back. I think they're looking at this. And that's a clever little, in case we need a real timeout later, let's use this.
Now that it's tightened up, we might need that later on. Oh, clean as a whistle.
Yeah.
That's really nice.
I mean, look where that ball is, and he has to get his he's got to clear his whole body at him.
And from a man who is not particularly tall, we saw him play with John Isner, Wyatt Stone, and that was quite a discrepancy. So that is great athleticism and footwork from him.
Yeah, it looks like me playing last night with Sam Quay.
Yeah, that's right.
It was great to have Sam back. He was calling the action this morning.
Rally stand, there was no fault. Loss of a challenge, no free challenge remaining. One free challenge remaining.
I think he figured that out in the moment.
We will resume play at side out 5-7-1.
We challenged the footwork, and then you get that timeout in your pocket, because it's a nice way to slow down, because French can get the crowd going too with his antics.
Yeah, Fed, student of the game, smart guy.
Man, look at that drop, and tomahawk season right through the middle, and they are within one. Okay.
6-7-1.
And Wyatt Stone finally is like, ta-da, man. 7 apiece.
7-7-1.
Another good lob. This one from Stone. Oh, no, Brandon.
Challenge out, yes. Timeout is challenge the outlaw.
That's where you get your most benefit.
So here we go. Second chance to take the lead on this rampage they're on. And that is exactly what they will do. Look out.
I mean, good, but plain drop from Brandon French. He cannot make that error at this critical juncture for Hayden Patriquin.
Lob volley is another good one. And they are within 2 of forcing a third game here. And the lob game, which was not working earlier, is on point. And game point is on the paddle, and Fed is not going to use the timeout here. Okay.
10-7-2. Side out.
Oh, a little wound up at what he thought he saw. Will he pay the price?
Yeah, nice work of Wyatt Stone getting skinny and letting that go.
Yeah, H's like that hit you, and
there was 11 no's. No.
Yes. I think they just called a ball that hit the net out.
Yeah.
Game point number 2 to force a third. That one did hit him.
Exact same, turning sideways too. There wasn't a big target.
There wasn't a lot of Stone to hit, but it hit him.
10-7-2.
Oh, man, good. Hey, it's the year of the first volley. That was a good one right there.
It really is.
7-10-1. Point.
That's almost egregious.
No, it is.
Okay.
8-10-1.
They keep getting help though. Because French is trying to end this in an ambitious fashion a couple times. Not paying the price though right now.
Full send. And they are now within 1 after saving 3 points that could have forced a game 3 against. Oh, I think, okay, that one might have a fault, which gives a point to your opponent. And they have forced a third game. It looked dire at the beginning of game 2, and then Stone and French play terrific, and we will play 3. The top seed is on upset alert here as Don explains the rules. But H had a lengthy conversation with head referee Don Stanley about that technical warning, and coming in hot again and just can't make it.
Yeah, less than 50% in those really nice situations from Patriquin.
Oh man, and now a ball off the tape and a loud cheer, and H did not find that amusing at all.
I think Patriquin and Staksrud need to stay aggressive. They got passive in game 2, and it's clearly not going to be handed to them this match. So they need to, of course, pick their spots, but ramp it up a little bit.
Oh, man. To be on that after what happened before, no, it didn't. He's way back and didn't make it.
Right, and light banter has turned into purposeful banter between Patriquin and French especially. It's a good dip. Great dip from Staksrud.
And off balance full cut counter.
That's right. If he's going to take a swing like that, put a wrinkle into your speed up and not hit it with full pace.
And just can't get over amped here.
2-1-1.
Man, nice power from Wyatt Stone. Good complimentary pickleball.
Yeah, high backhand and not with 2 hands. One-hander for Stone, blistered.
I mean, that was SWAT team. Look at this on the replay. Wow.
He's trying to creep back up. Oh, and Wyatt Stone pushes that ball. Oh yeah, it's
okay. It's on.
The boys are chatting in a big way.
Man, great first volley, Adam.
Yeah, Brandon French goes inside out with the backhand to find the right hip of Patriquin from that position is very tough.
So they were down early in game 2, came roaring back. Let's see if they can mount another comeback.
Second serve.
It didn't work that time, but the last few times that pattern has started, Wyatt Stone has changed direction, and I don't mind that. I understand you're hitting to Hayden Patriquin, which isn't great, but I think he's going to be under 50% going cross with Federico.
That's the hard to get out of the way on the poach for Wyatt.
I mean, this is great. There's a lot going on in between points right now.
Second serve.
And the points are happening at a rapid pace.
Yeah, I think
H is already serving again.
Yes. Well, the first volley set it up, and Brandon French needed a bit of Wyatt Stone on that high
Just let
one-handed
him
backhand.
hit that with the forehand.
Great decision from Hayden Patrick. If he takes a cut at that counter, he is going to sail it long. And he just puts that ball down at the feet of Wyatt Stone. Less
in a championship court, round of 16. Fed and H have grabbed this match back. If they win this rally, we'll switch ends. And right now with those shadows, that is a thing. And Brandon let a ball go that landed 2 feet in there.
Yes,
so misread that one. And just like that, we will switch ends. So we have called all the afternoons here, and Brandon is heading with Wyatt to what we would call the bad side from a sightlines perspective. Can you share what we mean by that?
So it won't be fully behind Staksrud and Patriquin. It's cutting in at an angle, but the sun is more in the face on the side of the French and Stone side that they're about to play on. So we probably have around an hour and a half where those sightlines are a big factor. We've seen it every single day. And I said that Patriquin and Staksrud needed to ramp up the aggression, and they have done that during the point. They have done that in between the point, and they have done that with their mouths, especially coming from Hayden.
Yes, indeed. About an hour and 11 minutes of daylight left before the sun sets here in Mesa. So, all right, Brandon and Wyatt raised their levels in game 2. They're going to have to really bring it here. First volley, terrific.
Inside out backhand. That's a tough one right there, especially with the pressure of Patriquin squeezing the middle.
And it was a scream of out that got him going in game number 2. So trying to run the same formula here. Wyatt screamed out. Brandon screamed out at himself and just could not get out of the way. Oh my. Fed couldn't believe H didn't hit an overhead there. Wow, awesome hands from Wyatt Stone. The other thing we haven't seen yet, and it's getting late, full send from Big H. Usually sends one.
Once a match, but new rules probably in the back of his mind.
And we'll explain what we mean by that after this rally. Oh my. So quickly, Adam, what do you mean by that?
So there's a new targeting rule. If it's an egregious above the shoulder speed up with intent, the referee has the discretion to give a penalty and a monetary penalty as well.
So it's a technical fault. It's a point and 2500. Oh man, too shallow to get the Ernie there. And I did ask Don about the ball that Hayden hit at Andre, which was below the shoulder, and he said that shot's perfectly fine.
You mean the one that Andre did not move whatsoever?
No.
Paddle nowhere near the ball,
but took it like a man,
like a champ.
8-3-1.
And this is getting away from Wyatt and Brandon here.
Second serve.
Federico trying to call Hayden off of the initial speed up of Wyatt Stone. Really nice reload from Stone to be ready.
And okay, we'll get into that new rule right there as well. Oh, sorry, guys. So Brandon French went looking for an Ernie and ran halfway past the parallel of the net. That used to be a fault. Now, and I love it, you have to have your whole body cross that line. So let's not penalize athleticism, Adam. We heard a loud yell from Pat and Jay behind us on grandstand. So
and there was a Matt Wright yell mixed in there as well. So those are both very distinct.
Yes. So some different yelling going on all behind us here.
8-3-1.
Can't miss a serve right there, though. That's a killer.
Second serve.
Good return, forcing Patriquin on his back foot and back behind the baseline in the green. That's a tough drive.
And Brandon is giving him the stare. Like, how dare you?
Yeah, nope. And the stare down. And again, the inside-out backhand of Brandon French has been the best shot for his team in Game 3.
Yet they're still down 5. And slippery from French. Missed the first one of those. Now he's got 2 in a row. And that's that change of direction on the dink from Wyatt Stone that sets that up. Oh, and now they get a push-off call. So the lobs are paying dividends on the fact they're getting over and in, and now a push-off. Keep cooking, baby, says French.
Yeah, I mean, it was cross court. They gave Fed some extra time, but that was a good leave by Staksrud. It's a nice cross court attack from Stone.
Oh my, Brandon, this was like a game of tag there, my gosh. I mean, I didn't know we were going to have paintball out here today. That was fantastic. Oh, Fed. What an overhead. That is awesome, but Fed on that save. My goodness.
I mean, you could see Wyatt Stone was just like, no, that did not come back. Yes, it did, sir.
And that's to get that down, because Wyatt held his ground, which you have to do when you hit a good lob. Just off the back edge. Too good into the crowd, and we are at match point. Brandon inquires as to, do we have a timeout? That was used at 5-1 down, so here we go. Match point for the top seed. Oh, and
it hit him. All good.
Okay, so
no way.
That is not even close to the targeting rule, but we knew this was coming. We just didn't know what would happen. He got it in on match point, and I mean, so let's see where he got him. I mean, Brandon, the lawyer, immediately went to the targeting call. That hit him on the arm.
But he did kind of
move into it.
And he hopped in the air.
Yeah.
But I just can't imagine that qualifying for targeting, even though Hayden Patriquin was looking for a body blow.
Oh, Hayden was looking for the shot he hits once per match, and he got it on the last one. So French is having a lengthy discussion with Don right now. So let's see what this does. All right, so I'm not surprised we're having an extended discussion between those two gentlemen. H and Fed in an entertaining just under an hour match. Take it, they're moving to the quarters. We'll talk to them right after this. Carvana Mesa Cup here, presented by Proton. A spicy one down there on Humana Championship Court. But the top seed, you know what they're doing? They're moving on to the quarterfinals. They're standing by with our Hannah Johns. Take it away, Hannah.
Guys, your opponents came back for a surprise Game 2 win. What did you have to do to regroup to win Game 3?
No, I mean, we knew that could happen. They're great players. I think really underrated players, honestly. Brandon has been around with Pickleball so long. He always shows that he's improving, and Wyatt has been working hard since a young age. So he's going to be a great player. And, yeah, they're good. They're just a really good team, I think.
A bit of a chaotic ending out there. It sounded like Brandon was arguing that it was intentional targeting. Your shot against Wyatt. Tell me about that.
Yeah, I don't know. The new targeting rule is a little weird. Like, I don't know how you're going to call that, but Don was itching to call it. But I don't know what's going on.
There was also a technical warning called at one point, I guess because of 2 overturned calls, and then obviously French likes to sort of create chaos out there. Walk me through some of the craziness of this match.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of rules changing. I think we're just trying to figure out what's best for, TV and what for the fans. That's the end goal of everybody. So, I mean, the players, we just have to adjust. I think that's what we're doing, and just try to keep elevating the game. That's how it is.
Absolutely, and that's what you guys just did here today. Good luck tomorrow in your quarterfinal, boys. Dave.
Thank you, Hannah. So, as I said, we're going to take turns now.